The Flannan Isles rise from the wild Atlantic like teeth of a submerged giant. These 7 desolate islands, lashed by wind and wave, lie 20 miles west of the Scottish mainland. They are a harsh and unforgiving place, a place of legend and lore. On the highest point of Eilean Moor, the largest of the isles, stands the Flannan Isles Lighthouse. Completed in 1899, this solitary sentinel was a beacon of hope for mariners navigating the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic. For those who kept the light, it was a lonely vigil, a constant battle against the elements and the isolation. The lighthouse keepers were the only inhabitants of Eilean Moor. Their world was one of crashing waves, screaming gulls, and the endless sweep of the Atlantic horizon. Their duty was paramount, their lives governed by the rhythm of the light, its steady beam a lifeline in the darkness. They were the guardians of the Flannan Isles, their presence a comfort to those who sailed these stormy seas. December 1900. Winter had descended upon the Flannan Isles with a vengeance. Storms raged, winds howled, and the sea churned like a cauldron. The lighthouse, perched precariously on the cliff edge, braved the elements, its light a beacon of hope amidst the fury. Inside, 3 keepers tended to their duties: Thomas Marshall, James Duckett, and Donald MacArthur. They were experienced seamen, accustomed to the harsh realities of life on the edge of the world. On December 15th, the Hesperus, a passing ship, noted that the light was out. This was unusual. The keepers were meticulous in their duties. Days turned into a week, and still the light remained extinguished. Concern grew into alarm. On December 26th, the relief ship, the Hesperus, finally reached Eilean Moor. What they found would send chills down the spines of even the most hardened sailor. The landing party found the lighthouse deserted. The door was locked from the inside. The clock had stopped. An uneaten meal lay on the table. Everything was in order, meticulously maintained as if frozen in time. The only sign of disturbance was a toppled chair and an overturned box in the entranceway. It was as if the keepers had vanished into thin air. The logbook, that faithful record of life at the lighthouse, offered few clues. The last entry, dated December 15th, was written in a steady hand. It spoke of fierce storms, of waves crashing over the lantern, of winds the likes of which had never been seen, but there was no mention of fear, no hint of trouble. The logbook ended abruptly, its final pages blank, a silent testament to the mystery that had befallen the keepers of the light. Section 4. Whispers in the Wind. Theories and speculations. The disappearance of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers sent shockwaves through Scotland and beyond. How could 3 experienced seamen vanish without a trace? Theories abounded, each more outlandish than the last. Some whispered of giant waves that swept the keepers out to sea. Others spoke of a rogue wave, a towering wall of water that crashed down upon the lighthouse with unimaginable force. Some speculated that one of the keepers, driven mad by the isolation, had murdered his companions and then taken his own life. Others pointed to the legends of the Isles, tales of mermaids who lured sailors to their doom, of kelpies who dragged their victims to watery graves. The truth, lost to the wind and the waves, remained elusive. Section 5. The Enduring Mystery, a Beacon for Storytellers. The mystery of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers has captivated imaginations for over a century. It is a tale of isolation and the unforgiving power of nature, a story that speaks to our deepest fears and our fascination with the unknown. The disappearance has inspired countless books, poems, songs, and films. It has become a part of maritime lore, a cautionary tale whispered among sailors and a source of endless speculation for armchair detectives. The Flannan Isles stand as a stark reminder of the power of the sea and the fragility of human life. The lighthouse, still standing sentinel over the wild Atlantic, is a monument to the 3 keepers who vanished without a trace. Their story, passed down through generations, continues to fascinate and intrigue, a haunting mystery that may never be solved.